Hi everybody, this is Nancy with Full Success Mode again. And this morning I was feeling kind of down and I really didn't want to do the video and didn't have any idea what to say because, you don't want to just hear the ramblings of an old lady. It's better to give you some kind of value for tuning in. So what I decided to do was go outside, give the yard the first haircut of the year. Which is why the eyes are runny and the nose is runny and everything's runny. But it gave me some time to just reflect on some things. Because I was thinking this morning that, one of the big things that we need to do in our life is we need to make progress. And sometimes you just don't feel like you're making progress. And so what I normally do, and I guess I learned this when my mom was, I go out and I play in the yard. I think sometimes just getting back to nature helps. And as I was out there, I took the weed whacker out and was trimming, and it finally started to come to me. 5 years ago, I decided that I was going to take over taking care of the yard. And so I went out and I bought a lawnmower and I bought a weed whacker. And the lawnmower thing, that went pretty good. No sweat. The weed whacker and I just didn't get along. And I was mad. I was frustrated. There were times I would go out there. It would take me like 2 hours. And my yard is not that big to trim it with the weed whacker. The string kept breaking and I couldn't figure out why, because the things had just pounded on the ground, and more string appears. And that doesn't always happen. And it would take me forever. And there were tears of frustration and there was anger at myself because I didn't seem to be able to get a grip on what I was doing. It seemed so simple. You would think that somebody with a master's degree could figure out a weed whacker. Not necessarily true. And then I'd get angry like at my brother because he didn't come over and just do it for me. I would just rant and rave, and I found out that I cuss pretty much better than any sailor. But it was tears, and it was anger, and everything. But you know what? I figured it out. And today when I went out and did it, it took me 15 minutes. Yeah, the string broke, but I know the easy way of fixing that now. And then there were things that, like I had asked my brother, I guess for close to 3 months now, to help me get the sprinkler off of the hose because it was like stuck there. And today I decided, you know what? It's time to take things into your own hands. It's time to do something about this. So what I did was I switched. I took the one from one yard, put it in the other, and took that one. And I just took a pair of scissors and I cut the stupid thing. Because in the front of the yard, it's desert landscaping. I've got bushes out there that I go out and I water. I don't need to put a sprinkler on it. So I didn't really need to have an attachment end. Okay, maybe it wasn't the best solution, but it was a solution. And everything's getting taken care of. So then I started thinking about how I felt about internet marketing, because there are times, and this morning was one of them, when I went, you know what, I'm just never going to learn this. I'm never going to master the art of internet marketing. And everybody else is like light years ahead of me, and I'm back here still kind of stumbling along. Yeah, getting some results, but not near the results that I need in order to make the difference in my life and in the life of my family, and to do the things that I want to do. And I thought, you know what? You've only been at this for a little over a year. And every day you get a little bit better at doing what you do. And yes, you're stumbling along. And yes, you're making mistakes. And yes, it's costing you some money. But everything that you've done and learned to do on your own has caused frustration, has caused anger, has cost money, has been built upon the mistakes that you've made. We fail forward in life. And the only obligation that we have in order to be considered a success is that every day we get up, we decide we're going to be a little bit better today than we were yesterday. We're going to try a little bit harder. And maybe we're just going to make one more mistake. But if we're building on our mistakes, we're making progress. And we eventually are going to fail our way right into the success goals and the result goals that we want in our life. And all we have to do is not give up. I didn't give up on the weed whacker. I didn't give up on learning how to fix the vacuum cleaner. I didn't give up on my businesses. I keep going at it. And yes, I'm making mistakes, but I'm failing my way forward. I invite you to come fail forward with me. And let's all make a little bit more progress every single day until we reach the success goals that we want in our life. And then let's redefine those so that we can keep going. But let's not live with regrets. Let's know that we gave it everything that we had, because eventually we will learn. I'll be back to talk to you again tomorrow, and have a pleasant Sunday. Get out and enjoy what nature has given to us. I'll talk to you later, and don't forget to leave your comments below. Okay? Thanks. Bye-bye.